おう、ヨシアか。
How's it going, Joshua?
ジンさん、
Hello, Zen.
復興作業にも力をお借りしてしまいましたね。
Thanks again for all the help you've been giving with the restoration efforts.
本当に助かりました。
I don't know what we'd have done without you.
いいってことさ。
Hey, I think nothing
これ
of
も
it.
遊撃士としての仕事の一つだからな。
It's all part of being a bracer, really.
だが、俺もそろそろ国に帰るとするか。
Can't say how much longer I'll be able to lend a helping hand, though. Gotta pack up and head back home at some point.
共和国の内政も決して安定してるとは言えんからな。
The political situation isn't exactly stable over there, you see.
ごめん。メイトさん、早くお料理持ってきてくださいよ。
Miss Maid, I need some food. Mueller.
ああ、ヨシュア君か。
If it isn't Joshua.
今ちょうど少佐と異変後の被害状況を確認していたところでね。
I was just discussing the aftermath of the crisis here with Major Vander.
リベルアーク崩壊による直接的な被害は禁止だったようだな。
Fortunately, the Libra Ark's collapse caused little direct damage by itself.
動力が停止していることもあって、崩壊時にバレリア湖を航行している船舶はなかったようだ。
That might not have been the case if there had been any ships on the lake at the time, but due in part to the Orville shutdown phenomenon, none were.
小規模の津波が発生したが、人的被害は最小限だったと言っていいだろう。
The tsunami afterward was quite small too. I'd say we were rather fortunate.
僕もエステルと沿岸地域を回ってみましたから。
Estelle and I were able to see as much when we traveled around the lake shore.
崩壊の様子を眺めていた人々や一部の釣り人が水をかぶった程度で済んだようですね。
A few people who were watching the city collapse were caught up in it, and a small number of fishermen were splashed with water, but that's about
む
it.
しろ動力停止という事態による混乱の方が大きかったのだろう。
Indeed. If anything, the much greater problem was the confusion that came about as a result of losing
リ
Orville
ベール
power.
は大陸の中でも一二を争う動力技術大国だからな。
Liberal is, after all, one of the most advanced nations on the continent when it comes to orbital technology.
それが逆にあだとなってしまったか。
Ordinarily, that is one of our greatest strengths, but in this case, it worked against us.
異変が去ったとはいえ、残された課題も大きいようだ。
The crisis is now past, but that doesn't mean our work is done. We still have plenty ahead of us to take care of. Kurt,
あ
man.
あ、ヨシュア君か。
Greetings,
この
Joshua.
2週間、ご苦労だったね。
You've done some fine work these past couple of weeks.
各地の被害状況の報告は、人員の割り振りに役立たせてもらった。
The damage reports on the regions of Liberal you've been providing have proved invaluable in allocating
とて
personnel.
も助かったよ。
I really can't thank you
あ
enough.
いえ、
Oh, you needn't thank me.
クルツさん、僕の遊撃士資格のことなんですが。
By the way, Kurt, I feel like I need to say something regarding my bracer badge.
もうご存知とは思いますが、もともと僕の力は結社によって与えられたものなんです。
As you probably already know, what power I have was given to me by the
そし
society.
てその力を振るってたくさんの罪を重ねてきました。
Before becoming a bracer, I used it to commit many unforgivable crimes too.
やはり僕のような人間が遊撃士を名乗っているのは。
No matter how much I think about it, I just can't see how someone like me is fit to call himself a bracer.
ヨシュア君、
You know,
力
Joshua,
とはいつも不完全なものだと思っている。
I've always seen power as an imperfect
だか
concept,
ら、人の子が扱うことができるのだと。
and that's why I believe people are able to use
間
it.
違っているだろうか。
Am I wrong?
いえ、
No, I suppose not.
ならば、君と私の間に何の違いがあるのかな。
And what difference is there between us?
自らを未熟と知りながら、その信念のために力を振るい続ける私たちは、
We're both keenly aware of our flaws, and yet we both use what limited power we have to do what we believe to be right. I see no difference.
そうですね。
Well, I can't really argue with that logic.
あまり自信はないですけど。
I still can't pretend to be completely confident in myself, though.
精進することだな。
Be that as it may, that's nothing to be ashamed of. You should simply continue striving to overcome it.
それに、これは試験だが、
And while this is but my personal
君
opinion,
は十分優秀な遊撃士だと思うよ。
I'd say you're a model bracer.
へえ、ジョゼットちゃんって貴族の人だったんだ。
Wow, I didn't know Josette was from
帝
nobility.
国の貴族ってもっと怖い人かと思ってたけど。
I always pictured Erebonian nobles as being real stuffy and scary.
意外と可愛い人が多いのかな。
And maybe there are a few cute ones mixed in there. Alright, talk to Don. I don't think I've talked to Kevin yet. Where's... Oh, is Scheherazade not around? Surprised. So far, I've seen everybody. Oh, there they are. Drinking it up.
シェラさん、オリビエさん、ご無沙汰してます。
You two look comfortable.
ヨシュアか。
Oh, if it isn't Joshua.
どう？一緒に飲まない？
Care to join us for a few drinks?
共に甘美な杯を傾けようじゃないか。
Don't be shy now.
今宵はとことん付き合わせてもらうよ。
The night is only just beginning.
君の瞳が揺れるまでね。
But I want to see those exquisite amber eyes of yours swim before it comes to a close. Yo, Olivier always coming on to somebody.
遠慮しておきます。
I'm good, thanks.
何よ。こんな時くらい付き合いなさいよね。
Oh, come on. We're at a celebratory banquet here. Don't be such a spoil sport.
あ、そうだ。あんたの声優劇士祝いもついでにやってあげようか。
Oh, I know. Why don't we have a few drinks to celebrate you becoming a senior bracer at the same time?
そういや、あんたの分だけまだだったわよね。
It feels like it was ages ago, but we never did get to celebrate your promotion. Only Estelle's.
シェラさ
Hey,
ん、
Shara.
そのルシオラのことは。
About... Well, about Luciola.
ヨシュアったら、何お姉さんの心配しちゃってるのよ。
Silly Joshua, what are you getting all worried about her for?
あんたが気をもむことじゃないわ。
You really needn't be.
シェラ君の言う通りさ。
Shara's
みん
right.
なこの事件を通じて様々な思いを抱いたことだろ
Especially not now. We all have our concerns and worries after all that happened over the past few weeks and
う。だ
months.
が今だけはせめて飲んで騒いで浮かれまくるとしようじゃないか。
But this is not the time to be thinking about them. This is the time to be making merry and drowning in fine drinks.
力の限り精一杯ね。
From sunset to sunrise.
はあ、
Right.
あんたは今に限らず浮かれ騒いでる気がするけど。
I don't think there's ever a time for not making merry as far as you're
で
concerned.
もま、そういうことね。
He's got a point though.
それよりヨシュア、もう一人で勝手な行動を取るのはやめなさいよね。
Oh, and while I've got the chance to say this to you, no more going off on your own. You hear?
あんたのいない間のエステルと来たら、ほんと見てらんなかったんだから。
Yeah, you have no idea how worried Estelle was about you after you last disappeared. I could barely bring myself to watch her.
はい、
I won't.
大丈夫です。もうあんなことをするつもりはありませんから。
I've got no intention of doing anything like that again. I'm fine now.
そうならいいわ。
Well, if you say so.
従順な顔もいいよ、ヨシュア君。
That docile expression of yours is so adorable, Joshua. Don't go showing off that face too much tonight, alright? Oh, Cassius.
ヨシュアか。
Ah, Joshua.
父さん、出席してたんだ。
I'm surprised to see you here, Dad.
通信では忙しいからパスって言ってなかった？
I thought you said over the phone you wouldn't be able to attend because you were so swamped.
ああ、忙しいとも。
Oh, swamped is an understatement.
ライフラインの確保に復興物資の輸送。
Transporting goods needed to get the country back in order, making sure every area has all the utilities it needs. I'm drowning in work.
この国が平穏を取り戻すまで、まだしばらくはかかるだろうからな。
It's going to take a while before we can say Libero is back to normal too, I fear.
そういえば、
Come to think
エス
of
テル
it,
とあちこち回ったけど、地域住民の不安を解消するために小さな村にも王国軍が駐屯していた。
Estelle and I certainly didn't expect to find soldiers even in Libero's smaller villages, so it threw us off to see as much while we were helping out where we could.
父さんらしい指示だと思ったよ。
Doesn't come as a surprise if you're the one responsible, though. It should go a long way toward helping people feel at ease.
軍は軍でできることをやっているというだけのことだ。
It sounds like these when we've got to do all we can for one another, and the army's no different.
帝国や共和国の内政が不透明な上、 王国軍の再編も棚上げ状態だが、
With Ereboni and Calvard's internal political situations a mystery to us, the reorganization of the army has had to be shelved for now too. And I read that horribly.
まあたまには気を抜くのも必要なことだろ
Still, no matter how busy a man is, everyone needs to kick back in a
う。
while.
よしや、今日くらいは息抜きをしておけよ。
Make sure you make the most of tonight, Joshua.
父さんこそ少しは休みを取った方がいいんじゃない？
I think you need to kick back more than I do, Dad.
エステルも心配してたよ。
Estelle's been pretty worried about you, you know.
無用な心配だ。
There's no need to worry about me. I'm hanging in there.
こう見えてきちんと手は抜いているから
In
な。
fact, I'd say I'm taking it too easy. Save just because a lot of dialogue has taken place here.
うん。お主か。
Oh, it's you.
異変への対処のみならず、復興作業においても手を借りたな。
I've heard you've been lending a hand with the restoration efforts in addition to all you did with the Libra
一
army.
応礼を言っておこ
You have my thanks.
ありがとうございます。
You're quite welcome, sir.
意外な反応。何かあったのかな？
I wasn't expecting him to thank me. I wonder if something happened. Alright. So, I've spoken to every... Oh, I guess,
あなたは
Oh, I wasn't expecting to find you here.
オートが襲撃された時の援軍は本当に助かりました。礼を言わせていただきます。
Still, thank you very much for your support during the attack on Gransel. It really did help us all.
あれは閣下を保釈する条件だったからよ。
Oh, please. I only did what I did because it was one of His Excellency's bail
あ
conditions.
なたたちに感謝される筋合いはないですわ。
Make no mistake, I wouldn't have helped any of you worthless Drex otherwise.
素直じゃないな。
You wouldn't think it would be so hard to accept a thank you.
リシャールさん、いらしてたんですか？
You're able to make it, Richard?
ああ、順調の計らいでね。
Thanks to Brigadier General Bright's generosity, yes.
陛下から正式な恩赦を受けることになったんだ。
I've received an official pardon from Her Majesty for my
結
actions.
社によるオート襲撃を阻止した功績ですね。
Probably for foiling the Society's attack on Gransel, right?
おめでとうございます。
That's good news. I'm happy for you.
いや、正直この身には過ぎたことだとは思うのだが、
I wish I could say the same, but I don't feel as though I deserve to be pardoned at
平和が
all.
訪れた以上、私もまっすぐに自分の犯した罪を受け止めるべきなのかもしれないな。
Now that the nation is at peace, I feel this is the time I should be facing up to my crimes, not having them swept under the rug.
リシャールさん、
I can't say I don't understand, but still.
そう心配そうな顔しないでくれたまえ。
Please, Joshua, you needn't look so concerned.
私は決して陛下の恩義に反するようなことをするつもりはない。
I have no intention of refusing Her Majesty's kindness or going against her
た
will.
だ、私なりの決着をつけるべきだろう。
I merely feel a strong desire to settle things within myself, and I fully intend on
そ
following
う
through.
思う
That
だ
is
け
all.
だ。
はい。
Alright then. Alright, I already spoke to Tita, got Shara, Olivier. I don't think I've spoken with Prince Scott. Oh, Kevin.
ケビンさん、
Kevin?
まだリベールにいらしたんですか？
I wasn't expecting you to still be in Libero.
なあ、ヨシア君もお呼ばれしとったんか。
Oh, sup? You were invited too, huh? Makes
なあ
sense.
楽しんどる？
So, having
俺の
fun?
経験上、こういうとこではたらふく食っとかな後悔するで。
You better be. Take it from me. If you don't make the most of times like these and eat your heart out, you're gonna regret it later.
ケビンさん、ありがとうございました。
Thank you all very much for thank you very much for all you did for me,
も
Kevin.
しケビンさんがリベールを訪れていなかったら、
If you hadn't come to
僕は
Libro when you did, I
気にせんでええよ。
don't sweat
俺
it.
のしたことなんて、
Not like I
ほ
did
んの
anything
些細な
special.
ことやから、見たとこ顔色もええし、後遺症も収まったみたいや。
Got to see all the side effects look about gone too. You're looking spiffy these days, Joshua.
恩とかそんなんは、もう忘れてくれてええよ。
So yeah, just forget about owing me or whatever. It's all in the past now.
ケビンさん、もしかしてあなたは
I'm not sure if I should ask this, but are you
ヨシア君、
Joshua?
俺はそろそろ帰らなあかんけど。
I'm not going to be in Libro for much longer, so this might be the last time we meet for a
ま
while.
たどこかで会えたらええな。
But we'll get the chance to see each other again one day.
そうですね。
Yeah, I hope so too. Alright. Yep, I guess Princess Claudia's spoken with yet.
コメントですか？
What? You'd like me to give a comment?
そうですね。
Well, let's see.
取材中みたいだな。
Looks like she's being
話しかけ
interviewed
る
at
の
the
はや
moment.
めておこう。
I should leave her be for now. Maybe just save again. Spoken to a lot of people.
ここんとこ手伝いであっちこっちの地方に引っ張り回されてたからな。
After all the work we've been doing lately, it's great to be able to come to a swanky place like this and put our feet up.
ようやく一息つけるぜ。
Food's pretty good too.
やれやれ、二人とも子供だね。
I swear it's like watching two children
平和
squabble.
になったからって少し浮かれすぎなんじゃないかい？
It's great that we're peaceful again and all, but I think these two are taking things a little too easy.
へえ、やっぱりその程度なんだ。
Ha! I figured that'd be the case.
やっぱり僕の方がパーティーにふさわしいよね。
Looks like I'm the most fit to be at this party after all.
なんて言ったって本物のドレスを着て社交界を渡り歩いてたこともあるんだからさ。
Because I've been to plenty of high society gatherings wearing poofy dresses.
何よ。
Hey, don't make it sound like I've never worn a dress before.
私だってドレスくらい着たことあるんだ
Because
からね。
I have, for your information.
猫かぶりの生意気僕っ子に言われたくないわね。
I just don't need to go around trying to convince everyone that I'm not a boy, unlike some people I could name.
なんだと？
Try saying I look like a boy again and see what happens.
あのさ、二人とも。
Look, you two, I appreciate that you have your differences.
一応公の場なんだから、そういう喧嘩はどこか別のところで。
But we're kind of in a really public, really high class place here. So could you take this fight us somewhere else?
ヨシアは黙ってて。
はい。
Shut up, Joshua. Wow. Sorry. Got him. Oh, wait. I assumed that was the last person I needed to speak to. Oh, there we go. That was the last person I needed to speak to. That's true.
だいたい挨拶は済んだかな。
Okay. I think that's about everyone
話し込
now.
んでいる人もいたから、後でもう一度回った方がいいだろうけど。
There were a few people I didn't get to talk to though, so hopefully I can make another round of the party later once they're free.
お、いたいた。
I didn't realize there's I don't know if I would get anything special for talking to all of them besides background dialogue, but oh well. Oh, here we go.
どうし、次は軍関係者だ。
Come on, Dorothy, we're talking to the military guys next.
ほら、急げ。
Get a move on, woman. We haven't got all day.
先輩。
Niall.
なんだかお腹がタポタポしてきました。
I don't feel too good.
気持ち悪いです。
My stomach feels like a giant bottle of water.
ガブ飲みばっかしてるからだろう。
That's what happens when you drink way too much in a short period of time, you idiot.
ほら、もたもたすな。
But never mind that. We've got work to do.
はーい。
Okay.
ヨシアさん。
Joshua?
クローゼ。大変だったみたいだね。
Hey, Chloe. Finally got a bit of a break. It must be exhausting having to do one interview after another. Well,
少しだけ
I suppose it is a
大
little.
台座になってから取材を受けることが多くなってしまって。
Not too bad, though. I've had to do a lot more of them ever since becoming Crown Princess. I'm starting to get used to them. I can believe it.
このところ、あちこちの雑誌でクローゼの写真を見かけるから。
It feels like I've been seeing your face in all kinds of papers and magazines lately.
そうじゃないかなって思ってたんだ。
I think anyone would learn to adjust after a while. Well, you know.
もう少ししたら取材も下火になると思う。
It probably won't be too long before it starts to die down, so just hang in there.
それまでは大変だと思うけど。
All you can really do is grin and bear it until then, unfortunately.
はい、わかってます。
Yes, I know.
私はもう決心しましたから、みんなを守るんだって。
That's exactly what I intend to do too. I swore to myself that I would do all I could to help and protect this country's people.
だからこんなことくらいでくじけるわけにはいきません。
Accepting a few interviews here and there is the easy part.
そうか。
Well, if you say
やっ
so.
ぱり君は強いな。
You really are strong.
そんなことないです。
I'm not so sure about
本
that.
当はいつも自信があるわけじゃないんです。
I still feel as if I'm doubting myself a lot of the
な
time.
のにいつも無茶ばかりしてしまって。
Like I just have to keep going out of my comfort zone, feeling reckless with every push.
初めて会った時も君はあの孤児院にいてクラムを守ろうとしていた。
Still doesn't change the fact that you're strong. Not to me anyway.
クローゼ、君の強さは本物だと思うよ。
I remember the strength you showed trying to protect Clem when we first met too.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
そういえばそんなこともありましたよね。
I nearly forgot about that.
今ならいいかな。
Maybe now would be the best time after all? Oh, she about to shoot her shot.
クローゼ、
Something on your mind, Chloe?
ヨシアさん、少しお時間をいただけませんか？
Could I have a little of your time, Joshua?
お話ししたいことがあるんです。
I've got something I want to say to you.
いいけど。
Sure. Okay.
こちらに。
This way then. She about to get rejected. Don't get
気の
rejected.
せいかな。何か怒ってるみたいだけど。
I could be totally wrong. That might not be what she's doing. But I remember her telling Estelle that she liked Joshua. So, maybe. Is it just me, or does she seem kind of bothered by something?
エステルはまだ。
Where's Estelle right now, anyway?
まだまだ
I got stomachs to spare.
お、ジョーちゃんのやつ、ここに来てペースを上げたぞ。
Oh, she's picking up her pace. This could get interesting.
兄貴、どっちの味方なのさ。
Whose side are you on anyway?
まあいいか。盛り上がってるみたいだし。
I guess I can leave her as she is for now. She seems pretty occupied.
クローゼ、
I should go and see what Chloe wants. then.
何か怒らせることでもしてしまったかな。
Have I done something to make her angry though? I don't feel like I have. Yeah, he clueless. Big clueless.
クローゼ。
So, Chloe,
話って。
what was it that you wanted to tell me?
何か気に障ったのなら謝るけど。
If I've done something to offend you, I'm sorry, alright?
私、ヨシアさんのことが好きです。
Damn, she just came out and said it. I love you, Joshua.
え
What? An appropriate response.
それって。
Well.
ごめん。
I'm sorry.
君の気持ちは、
I'm happy you feel that
嬉しいけど。
way, but
いいんです。何も言わなくっても。
don't worry. I knew exactly how you were going to respond before I said anything.
ただ、気持ちに区切りをつけたかっただけですから。
I just felt like I had to get that out before I could really start moving on.
綺麗な星空ですね。
Sky sure is beautiful tonight, isn't it? I...
君がいつから、
How long have you, well, felt that way?
ヨシアさん。
Say, Joshua.
もし、ヨシアさんがエステルさんより先に私と出会っていたら、
If you had met me before Estelle,
エステルさんとじゃなくて、
do you think you would have...
私とでしたか？
No. Damn. I'm pretty sure that never would have happened. Damn. Well, you know what? At least he's honest. You know, most people aren't.
ごめん。
Sorry.
それでいいんです。
I told you. Don't
ヨシ
worry.
アさんを独占したいって気持ちも嘘じゃないんですけど、
I can't deny there's a part of me that wants to keep you all to
たとえ
myself.
そうなっても、 それは私の求めているものじゃない。
But even if that were possible, I don't think it would be what I truly wanted.
私はやっぱり
Because
エ
when
ステルさんとヨシアさん、
because when it comes down to it,
お二人のことが好きですから。
I really love both you and Estelle.
だから最後にヨシアさんの困った顔が見てみたかったのかな。
That's partly why I wanted to see that troubled face of yours one last time.
さっきのヨシアさんの顔、
It was worth the effort to bring out too.
今までで一番素敵でした。
That was probably the best expression I've seen to date. I
クローゼも結構人が悪いよね。
You can be kind of a bully sometimes. You know that?
こんなにはしゃいでしまったのは久しぶりです。
Maybe. This was like the most fun I've had in some time.
それで、
So,
ヨシアさん、何を悩んでるんですか？
what's on your mind, Joshua? What?
そのくらいわかりますよ。
I can easily tell you're worried about something.
私勘はいい方ですし、さっきも
My instincts are quite sharp, or so I'd like to believe. Besides,
取材を受けてる間もヨシアさんのことはずっと見てたんですから。
I was watching you the whole time I was handling that interview earlier. Oh.
さすがにそれは照れるんだけど。
How exactly am I supposed to take that?
ヨシアさん、何か隠してますよね。
So, you're hiding something, aren't you?
また一人で何かしようとか考えてませんか？
Are you planning on doing something all on your own again?
ほんと鋭いな。
Your instincts are sharp, all
エ
right.
ステルも時々そうだけど。
Estelle surprises me from time to time too, but you're definitely up there.
女の子ですから。
Well, that's just how us girls are.
さあ、観念して白状してください。
So come on, tell me what's troubling you.
悩みっていうほどのことじゃないんだけどね。
There's nothing that major, really.
僕はそうだな、来月までにはリベールを離れようと思っているんだ。
I intend to leave Libero by the end of the month.
え？
But why?
どうしてですか？もう平和になったのに。
The country is finally at peace now.
平和になったからね。
That's exactly why I think this is the right time.
結社もリベールからは完全に手を引いたみたいだし、各地の復興も順調だ。
Ouroboros seems to have completely withdrawn from the country, and the restoration efforts are coming along smoothly.
だから旅に出ようと思うんだ。
So maybe it's about time for me to leave on a journey of my own.
僕は今では自分のことを一人の人間として考えられる。
It's taken me a long time to get this far.
もう壊れた人形なんかじゃない。
But I've finally been able to start thinking of myself as a person, and not some kind of broken doll.
エステルが、みんながそう望んでくれたから。
I was finally able to achieve the very thing everyone wanted for me.
だけど人間になってしまうと今度は心が痛むんだ。
That's been both a good thing and a bad thing. Good in that I finally feel human. Bad in that way my heart's been aching in a way it never did before.
僕はこれまでに目を覆いたくなるような罪をたくさん犯してきたから。
Broken dolls can easily look away from all the terrible things they've done, but I can't do that anymore. Oh.
だからその償いをするために。
That's why I need to go on this journey around the continent.
そして本当の意味で強くなるために。
So I can work towards atoning for all that I've
僕は
done.
これから大陸各地を回ろうと思うんだ。
So I can start embracing the person I now am in the truest sense of the word.
そうだったんですか。
I
で
see.
もそれではエステルさんとは。
But if you do that, that means you won't be able to see Estelle for a while.
しばらくは。
Yeah, I know.
いや、かなり長い間会えなくなってしまう
It
と思
might
う。
not even be for a while. It could be a long time.
だからエステルにどう伝えればいいのか迷ってて。
I'm still not sure how to break that to her either. That's the part that's on my mind right now.
ヨシアさんも相変わらずですよね。
You've still got a lot of growing up to do, young man.
え？
Huh?
そんなの自分の言葉で伝えるしかないじゃないですか。
If you ask me, you should just tell her in the way that comes most naturally to
エ
you.
ステルさんのことを信じているなら打ち明けてください。
You don't have to write some big speech in your head in advance. Speak to her from your heart. You believe in her, don't you?
どんな言葉でもいいんです。自分の言葉で話をしてください。
No matter how you phrase it, she'll understand. All you have to do is get those words out there.
それが
You owe that much to her if you love her.
好きな女の子に対する男の子の義務でしょ。
You know that, right?
君の言う通りだ。
Yeah, I do.
本当に僕はダメなやつだな。
I really am hopeless, aren't I?
こんな単純で当たり前のことも気づかないなんて。
You shouldn't have to tell me something that obvious.
そこがヨシアさんのヨシアさんたるゆえんですから。
You wouldn't be you if I didn't have to tell you.
そういうところも含めて好きでしたけど。
Plus, that kind of thing's part of why I love you too.
だからからかわないでよ。
Please stop teasing me.
大丈夫。エステルさんならきっと分かってくれますから。
Just remember, it'll be okay. If anyone knows you, it's Estelle.
それにきっとエステルさんなら。
Although if you ask me, she'll...
よしゃ
Joshua, where are you?
ー。あ、いたいた。
Oh, there you are.
よしゃ、ほらこれ。ジョゼットのゴーグル。
Look at these. They're Josette's goggles.
戦利品としてぶんどってやったわ。
I took them from her as spoils of war.
楽しんでいただけているようで何よりです。
I'm glad you're having fun, Estelle.
エステル、後でちゃんと返しときなよ。
Make sure you give those back to Josette later, okay?
どうしよっかな。
Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Tune into next week's issue to find out.
あれ
Wait, hold on.
クローゼ
Chloe?
私、そろそろ戻りますね。
I suppose it's about time I return to the banquet now.
エステルさん、ヨシアさんはお返しします。
You can have Joshua back now, Estelle. Sure.
クローゼ。
Hey, Chloe.
こんな時になんて言ったらいいのかわからないんだけど。
I'm not sure how to best put this either, but...
ありがとう。
Thanks.
今夜、この場所で君と話すことができて。
I'm glad I was able to talk to you like this.
本当によかった。
Really, I am. Oh.
どういたしまして。
You're very welcome.
それでは、お二人とも良い夜を。
Well then, I wish you both a very pleasant night. I,
あのさ、ヨシア、クローゼと、その。
So Joshua, what did you two, you know,
何の話してたの？
talk about? She's mad. No, she just jumped into it. So what were y'all talking about?
ちょっとね。
Oh, nothing much.
カツを入れられたのかな。
She just gave me a bit of much needed motivation.
そうなんだ。
Oh, really? That sure clears things up.
この5年間、エステルは僕のことを信じてくれていた。
It's been 5 years and Estelle's believed in me for every single one.
僕も
And
僕もエステルのことを
I believe in her
同じよ
too.
うに信じているから。
カツ？
Ah, no it doesn't. What motivation?
エステル、君に
Estelle,
聞いてほしいことがあるんだ。
I've got something I need to tell you.
何？
I'm all ears. What's up? Well, you
実はね。
see... Oh. Fireworks, seems like. Oh, yep, fireworks.
花火！
Wow, fireworks, they're so pretty.
ほらまた！
There's so many of them, too. This cutscene actually looks really nice for this game.
あのね、エステル。
You see, Estelle. Side story, the banquet finished. Learn the recipe for a luxurious lunch and 3,500 mira. Ayy. Alright. And so that's going to conclude this episode of Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky the 3rd. So with that in mind, be sure to tune into the next one. Appreciate you guys for watching. Like I say at the beginning and end of every video, be sure to follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/ProjectAurora or join the community Discord if you ever have any JRPGs or games that you'd like to see me play through in general. They don't necessarily have to be JRPGs, I guess. Take care, everyone.